What's up, everybody? We're probably here for another reaction. How you doing? How you doing? So, since you enjoyed my last video, which is the reaction on the lonely, I forget his name right here, the Lone Logan on commercials, which is a tribute to Doug, nostalgia critic, his love of commercials. So this is actually his first one, not that one I did. It was the second one. But yeah, let's check this out. And before we begin, did you subscribe? Hit the bell. So let's see some commercials, shall we? And hit the road.
Commercials. You love them,
Yep.
or you don't.
Oh, by
there
Uncle.
are plenty of stinkers, but there are a few gems hidden amongst the turds.
Hey.
I've always found that plenty of them can be entertaining in their own ways, almost like short 15 to 30 second movies. So today I want to take a look at some commercials. From old to new, the good, the bad, and the just plain weird. So, how about we take a look? And because this is a tribute, just play the intro people are expecting.
After these messages.
After these messages.
After these messages.
After these messages.
We'll be right back.
No, I don't think so.
We'll start off with one that I remember surprisingly clearly. We see a large crowd of kids rushing through what appears to be an abandoned industrial zone. For what, you may ask? Yu-Gi-Oh cards, of course.
Oh,
yeah, that certainly draws in a crowd this big.
The power of the cards.
It's time to duel.
This was back when Yu-Gi-Oh just came out in America, so it was blowing up in popularity.
Man, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in years. The first time I got into Yu-Gi-Oh was in kindergarten. I had like a friend who had a binder full of them. He didn't just brought the binder, he brought even the tins. Mostly for us to share, mix our decks with it and have a little fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh before class starts. I think I said this before. I try to remember if I did. No, I don't think so. But yeah, that's just insane. And when was this commercial? Like 2000? 2001? I don't know. I can't remember. But damn. The phrase, the heart of the card. Yeah, we've seen the series. Yugi mentions the references. Oh boy, has it been memed. I'm looking at you, Devarnimus. You enjoy that. Oh boy, but let's continue here.
This ad was one of many for the trading cards, though it's a little weird. While the anime had the game be a huge spectacle with tournaments and monster holograms, here...
Well, it's like Pokemon. The difference is it's like a hologram. Well, Pokemon is like actual creatures. It's a Pokemon an animal? Can you call it an animal? I don't know. That's why I don't bother in that, but still. I think Death Battle did one. Pokemon versus Yugi versus Ash. And we don't know who won. Even though you think Pokemon won? Yugi still has the upper hand. Because it's kind of weird to those who haven't seen Death Battle, Yugi versus Ash. Spoilers ahead. It's kind of weird that from all the Pokemon that Ash encountered, it's strange that he only brought in Dialga, the legendary Pokemon of time. And yet he knew a whole lot other legendary Pokemon. Like Palkia. Who else? Shit. Even Mewtwo, Mew, Jirachi. Wow. Giratina. Even the god itself, Arceus, which, man, I think with Arceus he wouldn't beat Yugi, because he has all the elements, so he has a defense right there. Well, fortunately, they didn't mention that, but I'm not gonna fight that. That's a different story. Maybe they just focus on the ones that might have a good ability. I don't know. But here, well, let's say with Digimon as well. I haven't seen Digimon in years. Is that everybody's copying Pokemon, or is that a different fame? I don't know. I never got to that, but hey, you do each his own. Let's continue.
These kids aren't even playing the game. They're just showing off their cards.
Playtime is over.
Yeah, you show off your card, and sooner or later, you get robbed. That was the thing back then because you always have that kid who has that money and sees the other kids have the rare card, and they are always the last ones suspect of stealing. So, yeah, I had my DS game stolen, and yeah, I wasn't allowed to bring it. Imagine that. I get the blame for it, even though. No, the problem is all my friends were surrounded. I put one next to me, and no one says who stole. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You're all around me, and yet you can see who it was right in front of your nose, even next to me. That's how. Okay, that's how the school system here in Pringle works because no one gives a shit, no one snitches. Like, even though you're stealing somebody who saved money for those games, those games were not cheap; those were expensive. I managed to get one of those games hacked. You know which one? Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Hey, I was in middle school. I like Star Wars. Come on, it was fun. It was on the DS. Hey. Jesus. Then it was in ninth. I got to the PSP. A friend of mine sold it for like $50, which, hey, I had to get it fixed and I still have it. But still, this is like, well, it's not a new thing. It's been always happening. Like, whew. Now with Labubu's, which even South Park made fun of that one. Labubu fights, which I wonder if that actually happened, like in schools. Like, were there like recordings of kids fighting over Labubus? Like, one say the Lafufu, like that. There was a heard it was actually even there's crackpot parents saying it's the devil, which they even say anything that they don't even understand. It's the devil, which touch some grass. Well, yeah, we're getting tired of that shit. But let's continue.
It's time to duel.
To be fair, that's probably what most kids did
nice.
anyway. Most weren't patient enough to play a game like this. What makes this ad stand out
What?
is
Oh,
after
yeah.
the kids flash their cards,
Oh yeah, plus you need quick math to know that. Which, oof, I think that's the reason why I stopped playing it. I'm not playing Magic the Gathering, which yeah, you need a little bit of math, but it's still kind of like it's like D&D, which the recent ones, the Eclipse, they're pretty good cards. I like it because one, it goes back to a realm of fantasy, kind of like D&D. But the last one, Avatar, I didn't buy it because one, that's why when it comes to Magic, I go to the expert, Meat Canyon, on his new channel, Meaty Magic. This faggy cracks a whole lot of boosters, which up to $1,000, and the boosters are like this big and very expensive. Like, Jesus Christ, man! Every time I go to my local card and hobby shop, there's always people buying the boosters, not the small ones. I'm talking like the box ones, which are like 100 something. But like, I just go for the commanders. That's enough for me. I want to do a bunch of cards because, first of all, I need my go-to guy who knows the value of each card might sell the copies I have and earn some pocket change.
respective
For the
monster
meter.
appears. And I'm not gonna lie, this CGI Exodia looks cool. Exodia
Yes.
Kid wins, and Blue Eyes Kid nowhere to be seen. Presumably dead.
Into the Shadow Realm.
Vanished to the Shadow Realm.
Exactly.
Anyway, it's a simple enough commercial for the time, and something that brings me back to a
Obvious.
simpler era. Next commercial.
Man, that's old.
This one I always hated as a kid.
What's that?
It's a horde of children
Wait.
chasing someone. Who? The Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. Why? Because he looks like a giant can of Chef
Oh.
Boyardee.
I remember this.
All right.
What did the Tin
I know
Man do?
kids aren't the smartest, but how do you not know this is a man? Anyways, the kids are hunting him down in hopes of getting the ravioli within
Oh,
him,
fuck.
presumably killing him in the process. And that always freaked me out.
Lock the doors, Jimmy.
Oh boy. Maybe some people got a laugh out of these ads, but I like the 30s Wizard of Oz movie.
Yeah,
So seeing
same
these
here.
kids thoroughly hunt down...
Same here. I enjoyed watching The Wizard of Oz, and yet I have the anniversary edition, which is the 10. I've seen the documentaries. If you've seen like Cursed Films, which is a series on Shudder about certain movies, horror films that are believed to be cursed, they mentioned the Wizard of Oz in one episode. They feature the Wizard of Oz in the episode, which is insane. But yeah, I think I do have a Funko Pop of the Wicked Witch from the 85th anniversary, which is the summer convention edition. It's the one with the winged monkey, aka the childhood traumas from the 30s. Which damn, today's like looks cheap, but back then, whoo, bedwetters.
On the Tin Man to violently rip him apart? Pretty disturbing. Especially when the kids finally do catch him. They corner him in a backyard and hold him at hose point.
Don't move, lunch boy.
Followed by cries of pure fear. Well, he doesn't have a heart, so I guess he doesn't have a soul either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought this one was cruel.
Jesus Christ.
Well made enough, and the Tin Man actually looks like he can't.
And also, who the fuck put that label on his back? Was it the Wicked Witch of the West who put that label? If I cannot turn into a beehive, I'll just let these little brats open you up like they think you're a can of Italian cuisine. Exactly. Jesus
Straight out of a
Christ.
1939 film. But
Oops,
it just
there we
always
go.
rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Geico has had several
Geico,
ad
what-
campaigns over the
what
years,
is it?
many recognizable, from the Geico Gecko to the Caveman,
Oh.
and that goddamn camel that would never shut up.
Hump day.
It's hump day.
Whoop,
But
whoop.
a set of commercials I felt never got
What
as
the
much
hell?
attention was based around Phrase It. A man would appear on screen asking if
Oh,
Geico
yeah.
could really save you
Oh, I remember
15%
him.
or more on car insurance.
What?
Then followed by if other sayings were
Is
true.
it a pig?
Did the little piggy cry wee 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 all the way home?
Max. Maxwell.
Hello?
You're home.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Mrs. A.
You were clever enough, so managing to get a few good laughs.
Do dogs chase
I'm sorry. Look at her face. If you can't say wee wee wee, he's going all the way to the oven. Hey kids, you want ham and bacon? Yeah. Okay, fire up the oven. Gee, that would be more funny and dark, but hey, what's this other one? The cat and the dog?
cats?
Oh god. Huh? Hey, what's my cat doing?
Some didn't even need to have an outlandish punchline.
What the
Just
hell?
awkward silence to make it funny.
Yeah.
Was Abe Lincoln honest?
Does this dress make my backside look big?
Perhaps it will.
Some weren't even well-known
Perhaps.
phrases. I think they just wanted to show something random.
Does a former drill sergeant make a terrible therapist? You know what makes me
Hey!
You do. Maybe we should chug on over to Mamby-Pamby land where maybe we can find some self-confidence for you, you jackwagon.
The one I remember best was always the
Rest in
woodchucks.
peace.
Do woodchucks chuck wood?
Oh, there's a woodchuck. Oh yeah, that's...
Hey, you dang woodchucks!
Don't
Quit chucking
touch the
my wood!
I don't know. It's just such a dumb joke, but the laughing of the woodchucks always gets to me. To be fair,
Yeet.
having fresh lumber thrown into a lake would piss me off too. They
Yeah.
were fun while they lasted, but I guess Geico
I like how
wanted
people
to
confuse
switch
woodchucks with
things,
beavers,
which is fair
but
enough.
it's the
But
tail.
I'll always remember
Beavers
them.
have like that...
Tissue.
Oh,
Cry, baby.
Geico. 15 minutes could
rest
save you
in
15%
peace.
or more.
Man,
This is a set of ads that are still
this guy was
playing.
good.
They're for Freshpet,
Oh.
a brand of refrigerated dog food made with real meats. It seems to be for pet owners who don't want to feed their dogs kibble and give them a more rounded diet. But the pet owners in these ads are odd.
Is that dog food in the fridge? It's not dog food. It's fresh pet for Peter. That's Peter. Should have known. You do make a pretty cute couple.
See it, bitch?
You're the kind of person who makes a pilgrimage to
Shit,
furry
man.
cons every year.
You might get
aren't
that?
you?
What?
Maybe it's just because I'm not a pet person, but the obsession
I'm a
these
pet
people
person.
have for their dogs is wild.
Yo, I have like... I think it was recently my husky passed away. If you don't know, I think you've seen her on a video I uploaded like 9 years ago of her play with the. Okay, 9 years ago I did a little short with her, play with sound effects, which is a bell. She did like, yeah, that's her. She passed away at the age of 15, and she was like 2 months before her birthday, when she was about to turn 16, which, damn. Rest in peace, doll. I'm gonna miss you. And she's been with me since, wow, middle school, like 2010, in 8th grade. That's when we first brought her home. A year after that, her stepsister, I have to say the name in Spanish, because English, well, Negrita, who's a Labrador. And I don't know why, when we got her, she was missing a tail, which I think it was I don't know what's the habit of cutting a Labrador's tail. I don't know. And finally, in 2015, Lucky, which we found her on top of a garbage bag because some ass had tossed her there. And guess what day it was? Halloween. Yep, and she's the youngest. Now Negrita is the old woman. And where I buried my husky? Under a lime tree, which she likes to play around with. I'm gonna miss that husky. Fun memories. I think I'll miss her cute little smile though. Every time she just like... Rest in peace. Let's continue here.
You keep dog food in your fridge?
It's not dog food, it's fresh pet. Real meat, real veggies.
That you feed your dog. So it's dog food.
Bye-bye.
It's food for a dog. It's dog food. You don't eat it, do you? You refrigerate it with food, yes, but you also keep raw meat in the fridge. Do you eat that?
You're all the family I need.
It's a dog. And this one, we don't even see the person get kicked out of the house. Mom? Dad?
You're so lucky you're single.
Maybe it's just my dark mind saying things, but I can't help but imagine she killed her in-law and is feeding her to the dog.
Oh, what's this? You keep dog food in the fridge?
It's not dog food. It's fresh pet from my boy Junior.
No disrespect, but, what are we doing?
You're sleeping with the fishes.
I can actually kind of believe this one. Mobsters would probably kill over something this petty. Again, I'm not a pet person at all, especially dogs, but these ads are annoying as hell.
Oh yeah, I also have cats, which... I think I have 2 male cats. One is an orange cat, the other's a black cat. Well, I have 2 black cats. One female with yellow golden eyes, the male with green eyes, which... Anybody who was enjoying Friday the 13th, hug a black cat. And 2 tabbies. And 1 fluffy one. Guess what I call her? Peluche. If you know what I mean, plushie. If you know why, she's soft as a plushie. No, when you do like this, she try to try to bite your finger, but not that hard. See, that's her way of playing. And she's a cutie.
Maybe it speaks better to dog lovers, but to me, they always give me the wrong ideas.
You were so right about her.
Here's the thing. People say cats and dogs fight. No. My orange cat, Peloto, he was with my husky until the day she died, literally. I posted a photo on my Instagram stories of him. You see him lay on top of her, keeping her company until the end. You know what's more heartbreaking? After she died, I discovered her, like, she already dead. I put her in, like, one of these plastic boxes to keep her comfy. So she, and include a nice blanket to put her, to make her comfortable. When she died, I found him still on top of her. Hadn't moved, and I could see in his eyes. He was sad. I remember a story my mom told me about something, that she had a cat and dog. They first adopted the cat when she was a kitten named Molly. Then, when she was going to school, the driver had a bunch of puppies. Hey, you like want one? And these two were like close together. And there was a neighbor in the neighborhood who was a piece of shit. And when when the dog, he was like, hey, I'm going to wait for my owner. And he starts to drink the water, which is for the cattle, which belongs to this asshat. You know what he did? He poisoned the water, and when the dog went to drink it, he was found dead in the field, and Molly disappeared. Yeah. Because she was depressed, as my mom told me, and she vanished. I believe she died somewhere, knowing that her best friend had been murdered by some piece of shit of a human being. Luckily, Peroto didn't disappear. He just, like, sit in a certain spot, just, like, quiet, not like he used to. But I understand him, keep him company, give him pets. Yeah, so I thought he calls up next to Negrita. Now she's the old woman. But yeah, protect your pets, because there's always pieces of shit who would cause harm.
Fresh Pet. It's not dog food, it's food.
While Sprite has been king of lemon lime
Zoo
sodas for
entrance.
decades, Pepsi actually had their own that rivaled Sprite for a few years, even passing 7-Up, another big name in sales. In the late 90s, Pepsi came out with Sierra Mist, their own lemon lime soda.
What the hell?
It stood out for using actual cane sugar as opposed to corn syrup like most sodas in
Ooh.
America. And unlike Sprite, whose commercials center...
Here's the thing, man, they should change that ingredient back from syrup to cane sugar, right? I think it's because the flavor is different, you can tell. Plus, it breaks down easy. The reason why they put syrup, more cheaper, more money. Yeah. That's why I usually, when I go to my hobby shop, they usually have drinks made with real cane sugar. They even have the Coke bottles from Mexico. I'm talking about the big ones. I call them the wine bottles. I still have one in my fridge. Haven't opened yet. Man, those taste good.
around basketball and hip-hop for some reason, Sierra Mist
I
ads
have
were
no idea
focused
why.
on comedy and how refreshing the drink was, with the tagline, shockingly refreshing.
One shockingly refreshing lemon lime.
The ads would show various people
I've
during
seen
hot
the
days
drink,
or
but I
weather
never
finding
tried
ways
it.
to
I
stay
wish I
cool.
did.
You can tell how hot it is because everything has a yellow tint to it. Or it's filmed in Mexico, I don't know.
Yeah.
Then followed up by the people finding an over-the-top, almost cartoonish way to cool themselves off.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
From jumping into an icy lake, getting blasted by a
Unless
fire
you're Alaskan
hydrant,
or Russian.
and whatever this guy was trying to accomplish. And look at this woman. How long was she in that fridge? Also, is there room in there for two? They even did a tie-in with Shrek 2 when it was out in theaters.
Let me see that. Bonk.
And look at this woman. How long was she in that fridge? Also,
Is
is
there
there
room?
room in there for two?
Go to horny jail. Bonk. Oh, wait. Don't mind if I do. Bah. Man, here's the thing. This was I used this bat at the prop while I was working as a horror actor. Man. You know how many little idiot incels that keep saying 6'7"? You want 6'7"? See his bat? Wow! Right in the wall. No, because the wall's made of wood, I can just smash it how many times I want. And as loud as I do. And they shit their little pants. They shit their pants. It's like, never mind. Good!
Now keep moving.
I'll really show you what 6 plus 7. It doesn't equal heaven. Oh boy, those were good. I can't wait for next season. Man. I gotta give myself a new bat. This was my old bat when I was in Little League. Mostly T-ball. I should give myself a Louis bat and customize it for next horror season. With the phrase, remember me? It's a, say that again? Bam! That'd be cool.
They even did a tie-in with
Hey,
Shrek
Shrek.
2 when it was out in theaters.
Oh.
You're gorgeous. I tell you, Shrek, I am an Atman.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
What the fuck?
Taste one shockingly refreshing lemon lime.
Let's do that again.
So Donkey can survive the vacuum of space. I always knew he was on par with Superman. These ads were fun, and the drink was good too. But it seemed...
I'm sorry, that face of him freezing in space, that's just dark. I think I like it. That's what Shirk was saying. Hey, Dale Artemis made that joke. I think it was with the... What was it? Oh, I think it was the future between of Kermit and Cell, which it looks so ugly. I think I like it.
After these ads, Pepsi didn't quite know how to advertise it, and eventually it dropped in sales and ultimately discontinued years later.
Aww.
But at least plenty of the ads are still around and giving some hilarious moments. Who knows? Maybe they'll both come back someday.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Sierra Mist. Taste one shockingly refreshing lemon lime.
Monkey.
Let's get this one out of the way real quick. It's the standard Jell-O commercial that stars everyone's favorite family-friendly TV dad, Bill Cosby. Great start. Cosby approaches a kid on the beach building a sandcastle and offers him a pudding pop. Don't worry, it's clean. He explains that pudding pops are a treat fit for royalty.
You know, all the finest castles serve Jell-O pudding pops.
They do?
It's a snack fit for a king because it's so rich and creamy.
Nothing is super off about this ad except for the final few seconds. They aged as well as an actual pudding pop in the sun.
A veritable feast for the tummy.
And I won't end up in the dungeon.
Just the fact that Cosby laughs so creepily at the mention of a dungeon, yeah, that's enough to get me to want to talk about it for your viewing displeasure. You're welcome.
And I won't end up in the dungeon.
Here's some fun ones. In the mid-2000s, Applejacks had not just one, but two mascots for their cereal, Cinnamon and the Bad Apple. The latter of which I swear was voiced by Rob Paulson for the longest time.
Stay out of my Applejack!
Hey! Applejacks for Cinnamon Man! Jesus Christ. I remember these two. I remember every time I see a commercial, there'll be a new one featuring these two. I think the one that actually changed was when they actually got fused together, which had to work together to fix the undone, which of course, both of them become good friends after they fused, which... And the fact they made them into ugly-ass 2D, which... Ugh. Quote from Vito Corleone, "Look how they massacred my boy." Oh yeah, rest in peace, Robert Duvall. You will be missed. Man. Now you're with the rest of the family. Well, you forgot Al Pacino, but we have to wait. But still. Man. Commercials like this, I remember this, Fruit Loops, I remember they were back when, when Toucan Sam lost its color, they had to do like a little mission to get all the colors. That's how that got me into eating Fruit Loops, which is pretty good. You know what's funny? I don't eat Fruit Loops with milk, it's usually like, dry. And Cinnamon Toast, Captain Crunch, Cookie Crisps. Oh, there was one called S'mores, which... Man, those were good. I ate those. Those were my favorites. S'mores. And Cookie Crisps, damn. And especially Eggo waffles, man. I ate those every morning before the bus arrives, which, let's just say, is a catch. I ate it with vanilla ice cream for breakfast. You can't eat that for breakfast. Who says? Uh-huh. I remember those the Lego Eggos, man, even the chocolate chip. And when I got here, pancakes. Man, those were good. I remember waiting for the bus and also watching Wall-E, which these have repeat, which okay, entertaining. But still. Good memories. Man, good memories.
Turns out it isn't. The two would race each other to get to a
Yoink.
freshly poured bowl of Apple Jacks. Looney Tunes-styled antics ensue, ultimately ending with Cinnamon's victory because he's... And Apple suffers because why the hell should Apple Jacks taste like apples?
Yo-ho! Apple Jacks, get it?
Dumbass. It's clear the commercials were done with stop-motion animation, which is always a treat to see. And they managed to be pretty creative with the previously mentioned antics resembling a Roadrunner cartoon.
Hey, buddy, I'll get this bowl. Whoa, who turned off the light?
Though the ads no longer exist, Apple and Cinnamon continued as mascots for the cereal, featured on the boxes for many more years. But at some point, they must have viewed Cinnamon as a stereotype, and both him and Apple were replaced with what looks like stock.
What the fuck? Seriously? Dude, first of all, he was a stereotype. He's like Jamaican. Applejack supposed to be like, what, Brooklyn? And? I don't give a shit. I have friends. Okay, I showed it to my friends back in college. We're totally looking at like ads that could work and don't work. When I show Applejacks, no one even gives a damn because it's part of childhood. It looks damn cool. It's like a Roadrunner gag. Hey, look at Wile E. Coyote. He's a brown wolf. A brown coyote. You want to turn into a white fox? Oh boy. I'm sorry. This looks ugly. Like, what? You just got them from random school vector design? Like, this is something you see at a cafeteria in elementary school. Like one of these 2D cheap arts, which is insane. 2020s, people.
Are exciting. They may be gone, but the creativity and fun still
These were the
remains.
better ones.
A cinnamon part of this complete breakfast.
Hello, they're called Apple Jacks.
Dumbass.
Have you ever had those moments where you see a piece of media but then can never find a trace
Wait,
of
what
it
the
anywhere years later? Could be a movie, a song, video game, or in this case, a commercial. Well, I found one I questioned if it was even real. This is a commercial for Armorall, a brand of car cleaning products.
Yeah, I remember.
Seems like a pretty straightforward product to advertise. But this one, strange. It starts with a man waking up in the morning only to find a stranger rummaging through his garage. Rightfully angry, he arms himself to confront the intruder, who turns out to be a Viking. Already weird?
You don't deserve this car.
Sweetie,
Honey, get back in the house.
Hey! Oh!
Sir?
The Viking steals the Armorall, the guy's car, and his wife, too? Why? Just because his car was dirty, that means he doesn't deserve anything? Why don't you burn his house down, too? How do you know he wasn't going to clean it today?
Weird.
You don't know how long he's had that. Maybe the car got dirty last night.
Is that Jim Carrey?
You can't wait a bit before deciding to clean it? And why take the guy's wife, too?
Hey! Oh!
Sir? Honey, why aren't you fighting back?
And why is she happy to go with? And honestly, there's a gift pack of car cleaning supplies? I've seen gift packs of candy, even things like soap or cologne.
Yeah, there's gift packs.
A pack of car wax? Oh yeah, this is exactly what I wanted for my birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get this one. It's just weird. Lesson of the day is, don't let your car get dirty or you'll lose everything.
Yep. Armorall.
For most Americans, the Super Bowl needs no introduction.
Yep.
It's the big finale of the two best teams of...
Let me tell you something. Super Bowl 60, is it called Super Bowl 60? I keep losing track, but this week's Super Bowl was damn awesome because, and there's a lot of people saying like, oh my god, it's so ghetto, like, where? Man, your attitude is more ghetto, and plus, okay, I said something in the past that I'm not a fan of Bad Bunny. One, I don't listen to reggaeton. Even though I live here, here's the thing. I lived here since I was 11. Yeah. And went to school here. But damn allergies. Okay. And you know how I keep hearing that damn music? Hey, I went to the high school parties. They didn't play any music, so they keep playing the same music, you know that. If it's pop, okay, I'll dance. Rock, yes. Merengue, yes. Techno, yes. Reggaeton. Remember, at least I'm grown up right, and not some idiot wheeling in a public road, like in a main road, waiting to get my face kissed by a 16-wheeler, or a hot pavement road. Which every time yeah, those are the idiots who are waiting to kiss the pavement. The front end or the face. I don't know how women are into that. You know why they, every time I keep seeing them like doing the wheelie while they're behind them, like, girl, you know why they put you right there, right? Because he falls on you, and you get more injuries than him. And he's going with his side chick. And you see the news like, every Sunday. Accident. 4-track, motora 4-track. Dirt bike, which they should not be in the road. There should be. Now the governor wants to make it legal. And the companies that make them say, bitch, are you that damn stupid? Yeah. That's why I support New York and the Philippines way. You write those things, they're going to the scrapper. And if you try buying it, we're going to ban you for life from buying it again. But the Super Bowl, it was awesome. Plus, I like his the message he gave was, I can't remember. The only thing more powerful than hate is love, which I agree. And I really enjoyed it. I just like there's a photo of Trump. People are, oh my god, it's the worst Super Bowl I've ever seen. Well, he's watching it at Mar-a-Lago, which, you're not stupid, ain't you? Yes, he is. And Turning Point, which they had their own halftime show, which kind of, backfired. Yeah. I did not expect these right guests like Ricky Martin, Lady Gaga, Pedro Pascal, which I didn't expect to see Cardi B there, or Jenner, which that's a surprise, but but that game was awesome. Also, a shout out to the Hawks for winning the Super Bowl. I like how people thought the Patriots will win, but remember, the moment Tom Brady left, they're fucked. Yep. They got screwed. But yeah. And the fact that one of the players for the Hawks was born in Puerto Rico and another was in Mexico, which, hey, that's awesome as well. I enjoyed it. It was a good Super Bowl. And the fact that all people say it's so ghetto, it's like, man, your attitude's ghetto. What the hell are you talking about? I don't see nothing ghetto. I see all cultures, harmony as well. Uneducated people. Oh my god, what is this ghetto stuff? Like, shut it. Go touch some grass, you basement troll. Oh boy. And you get these assass politicians saying, deport Bad Bunny, he's deport him. Like, he's a U.S. citizen, right? Puerto Rico's a U.S. territory. Huh? What? You flunked in history class? Under the Jones Act of 1917, Puerto Rico became official U.S. citizens by the Jones Act of 1917. The reason why? World War I. Since Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory and vital key strategic area by the U.S. military in the Caribbean. Which, yeah, even the Spanish knew it before anybody else. And the British and the Dutch. Need I say more? But yeah, let's continue here.
The football season going head to head. But if you're like me and you don't
Oh, this was last year's game. Eagles versus Chiefs, which here's a lesson. Never lead. Okay, I have no problem with half fans from the Phillies, but man, what's up with you guys? Every time you win a Super Bowl, you just want to tear down Philadelphia to the ground. Like, damn. I remember the last Super Bowl back in 2018 that you guys beat the Patriots. You went on trash the town, and you got some of you ate horse shit. Like it was an honor. Like, what the fuck? But here's this is from last Super Bowl, Super Bowl 59. Here we go again. Man, every time you see other team, their town, normal. Philadelphia Eagles. Hell on earth. What the hell? But still, let's continue.
Give two shits about football, you stick around for the commercials. Super Bowl commercials are an event themselves. Companies spend millions to...
Yeah, I pause and you know what you see. Deal with it. But yeah. Commercials always the best part when you've seen the Super Bowl. Be a trailer for a new movie, commercial would be funny. I remember Super Bowl 2016, which he brought the Abomination, which is Puppy Monkey Baby for Mountain Dew Kickstart, which, even Hot Topic, you see shirts of that thing, which, Jesus Christ. What is it supposed to be? A hybrid to have a pug, a monkey, and a baby? Or just say, Puppy Monkey Baby. Which, Jesus Christ. That's just nuts. But hey, I think there was another one featuring Gizmo and the original actor from Gremlins enjoying a Mountain Dew, which is actually pretty cool. I like that one, which... So, and Gizmo got wet, which we all know what happened. And most people say that's a hint for a third Gremlins movie, which, hell yeah. Today's Super Bowl will be today's commercial. We got some more clips from the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and also even from Star Wars, the Mandalorian Grogu movie, which is I kind of like it, but people are just pissed off saying, "Hey, what is this? They don't try like." These are the type of people who just wants to eat the whole cake and not take a piece of slice at a time. Yeah, these are the oinkers. Who live in the basement. Jesus Christ. But yeah, let's continue here.
Make the ads and spend millions more just to get a slot to play their ads during the game. From 2006 to 2016, Doritos offered people a chance to be part of the Super Bowl themselves and make their own commercials. Even bringing back the contest in 2025. And presumably so they didn't have to spend their own money. Just outsource it to people on the internet.
Oh yeah, the brat making teeth in the grandma. Hey grandma, I got these Doritos. Hey, she look at her, the baby. You know what to do. Yo, wee, baby. Yoink. Look at those down, you little brat. Man, I love that commercial.
But it was a cool idea. Get some up-and-coming filmmakers to make their own commercials and get the chance to have it actually play on TV. Three winners would be picked along with getting your commercial on TV. You'd win a cash prize, sometimes as high as $1 million. This did cause a mixed bag of results, no pun intended. While there were some high-quality ones, a lot of them were clearly people trying their best.
Well, hey, Sucko, how's it going?
What you doing?
I remember the Dorito sex ads, which you have let's just say, somebody in a Dorito. I think there was a guy who was eating Doritos. The girl saw it. He has the cheese on his hand. She starts licking it, even on his face. Next day, he has Doritos on his lap. She's like, Behind her, a fat guy like, he looked like a fucking, I don't know, what do you describe, like a troll, like,
Doritos, come here.
Like, yeah, your plan backfired, dipshit. I think there was one they got banned. It was one where you had the wife covered in Doritos and all you were like, it's like, Oh, you don't know which one. And there was also one with the, with the baby one where they're checking like the gender of the baby, and the dad was eating the Doritos, like, and the baby he's like, and the wife, give me that, don't know, you, that was dark, but it's too funny. Like, yeah, I think like, hey, you fucked up, but hey, you got the bird out quick, But what's this one? I've never seen this one before for some reason.
Though the idea of the contest was cool, I always thought these commercials that did win and aired were kind of lazy. They all involved the same things.
They're old.
Little kids messing with adults, dogs acting like people, and for some reason trying to make Doritos sexy. Seriously? Why are they trying to make an orange triangle erotic? This lady licks Dorito dust off this guy's face, and it gives him the idea to put Doritos on his groin. Why? I know it's not unusual for commercials to use sex to sell a product, but it's usually in ads for things that make sense. Perfumes and cologne make you smell good and clean, of course. Alcohol, people drink at parties or bars to meet people, also makes sense. Condoms. How else would you advertise those? For a cheese-flavored corn chip?
Ah, Doritos. Yummy.
Oh, yeah. That's the perfect aphrodisiac, right up there with oysters and chocolate. I know they brought a lot of entertainment to people.
I'm sorry, but this is just funny. Like, damn. The age are like, must have Doritos. Man, these ads are funny, and some woke guys like, oh my god, you're signaling. You understand pure comedy, and to me it's actually good. It's pretty funny, but then I don't give two shits about your friends. Hell no. I just release a good old Klingon belly laugh. I'll just laugh. I laugh. But still, these commercials make me laugh. But damn.
People, but I couldn't help but groan every time I saw them air. Fun contest, genius marketing idea, but in practice, pretty awkward.
Oh, I never.
I want to end with a commercial that's pretty much a mini movie.
How fucking heavy is that pug? Like, damn, they put like, hey, what you gonna do? Push the door? Pug. Challenge accepted. Yeet! Don't fuck
it's
with
for
the
a
pug.
car company whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce. It starts with a man in his car at a stoplight when...
Huh?
That's right. It's a live-action version of Hanna-Barbera's Wacky Races. And honestly, it actually looks pretty cool.
The Anthill Mob. Oh, the Anthill Mob. Nope. Bye-bye.
Maybe it's because I grew up loving those live-action Scooby-Doo and Flintstones movies, but I'd pay to see this as an actual movie. Just keep Vin Diesel away. Maybe it was supposed to be a movie. An equivalent to the MCU. You already got Scooby-Doo, Flintstone, Yogi Bear, and Josie and the Pussycat movies. Now, after Wacky Races, we'll get the Hanna-Barbera equivalent to the Avengers. Laugh Olympics. Honestly, the costumes and effects do a nice job of replicating the cartoons into live action. They even got a more accurate version of Dick Dastardly than the Scoob movie did. And like most car commercials, the main car wins in all aspects. And somehow owning the car gets you a hot lady. Ah, so that's why I'm single.
Hey,
it's a fun commercial. It pays tribute to a classic yet overlooked cartoon and does a good job at adapting it to live action. It gets a few laughs and is actually a fun race to watch. It's an ad I'd actually want to see on TV.
Blocks the dynamite.
And that's about all I have to say. I wanted to share my thoughts on a few commercials from my memory and a few recent ones that stuck out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Who knows? Maybe I'll cover more in the future. Thanks for watching.
Okay, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I didn't expect the last one, which, hey, I grew up watching Hanna-Barbera cartoons and seeing Wacky Races. I know they have a spin-off, The Pearls of Penelope Pitstop, which I think it's Tubi, I believe. Actually, you can watch them for free. All the old cartoons from the library. You can just watch it for free. Well, there's ads, but hey, it's still free. So, no sign-in, no pay. Just go and watch it. Man, those were good cartoons. Man. And there was another one called, shit, it was another spell for, Dick Dastardly and Mudley. They were like a bunch of pilots trying to chase this bird, deliver messages, like something from World War One, I believe, because they're flying old World War One planes to catch a bird. Yankee Doodle bird or something? You people know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was actually pretty creative. Like, okay, they got the caveman, the big chin guy, the creepy guys, the drill sergeant, which yeah, he's called I think the Sarge because he drives a Sherman tank, which the fact they got a Sherman tank for that is pretty cool. Penelope Pit Stop. They're missing is the scientist, which yeah, who else? I think they're missing the scientist. He was in the race. Dick Dastardly, which it's kind of funny. He's flying. They're showing both in his car and the plane from the other one. And of course, yeah, Penelope with a car broke down. She just pops in the car and Muttley's inside. Like, man. Okay, tell you the truth, commercials like these, there's one that put a smile on your face and stuff like they say, "What?" Yeah. Man, commercials like these, they're quite entertaining, and I enjoyed them. And some of these commercials I grew up watching from my own eyes, which, so I forgot. Some just like, oh my god, I remember that. Damn. But yeah, I think that'll be it for today, and if you guys enjoyed it, hey, let me know if you want me to watch more of these commercials, because there are like other channels I do channel commercial compilation, which, hey, I'll check them out. They're pretty fun, they're enjoyable, they bring out good memories. There's ones for video games, old commercials from the 80s, the 70s, 60s, how about the 40s? And so it's lucky to find those, because remember, they're science theaters, so yeah, there's a difference. Actually, no, because it was until the 50s commercials became more popular, because, Oh, yeah. I think that'll be it for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, give a like, and also if you're new to the channel, subscribe, because let's just say we're in big doo-doo because the subscriber count is low. Like, how low? -1. And that's not good news. So, let's get those subscribers counts up so we can get at least 10,000 subscribers here before this year is over. Do it for me. Do it for these reactions. Because, hey, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy it as well. Until then, have a great day, have a great night, stay safe, peace out. Also, I think I saw a post that say they're going to drop out the trailer from the Grogu and Mandalorian movie, which, for today, on the 17th, today and later in the afternoon, which, okay, I'll do a reaction to that. That'll be awesome. Until then, stay safe, peace out. Again, see ya.